Gather round, children. I'm going to tell you about why I'm ranty right now. How are you guys? Good. Well, today I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm actually going to be uploading the giveaway winner announcement video tomorrow. Probably after I get off work. We'll talk about work in a second. But I have a lot of recording to do because I ran out of all of my footage. So yeah, I gotta record lots of stuff, some Quest for Glory and Outlast and Enigmatis. So looking forward to that. But like I said on Twitter, you guys are gonna get a little teensy bit of a ranty video. So we'll do the ranty part first. Just get it out of the way. So as you all know, I hate my job. Okay. So I asked them, whole story is, about a month and a half ago, I asked them, well, I didn't ask, I told them that I wanted to go back down to 29 hours a week, because right now I'm 39, and, yeah, 39, Not full-time though, I'm part-time, but I work 39 hours a week. So, about a month and a half ago, I told them I wanted to go to 29 hours. And still not at 29 hours. It is literally about to be October, and I'm still not at 29 hours. And the reason is because they don't have enough fucking people working up there. So basically, without going into too much detail, there are 5 tellers for 3 branches. That's how it is. And obviously, all 5 of us aren't working every single day. So they, instead of hiring more people, they're like, duh, let's bring people from other branches in. And then that way we can mess with their schedules, and half the time they won't be able to come in either. So really, we're just not really accomplishing anything because we're stupid. So yeah, that's that. And basically it is very difficult. It's not difficult to actually call out. It's just that if any of us do, we feel really bad because that screws the entire day. Someone's gonna have to work the entire day if we call out. Someone is going to be either over in their hours or they're going to have to switch something later that week. Like, it's such a pain in the ass when someone has to call out. So, here's the story. One of the girls that I work with has been complaining of pain over the last, week and a half. So, apparently, I get a phone call, right before my alarm goes off from my boss. And she's like, so-and-so's in the hospital. We don't know what's wrong, but she's not going to be in the rest of the week. Now, normally, this would be slightly irritating, just in general. But on top of that, the, one of the full-time girls out of 2 are technically full-time, is on her honeymoon this week. So, we're already down a person. So now we're gonna be down another person. And this week I had really good hours, for being able to get stuff done before work and after work. Well, not anymore! So, she was like, hey, can you come in today? No, this is my one day off in a week. I'm not gonna work 6 days in a week and not get paid overtime for it, because that's what they do. That's what they do. They make you work 6 days and then they don't pay you overtime because they don't want to pay you overtime. They're paying the one full-time girl is gonna be working 6 days because now she has to work on Saturday. But we don't get. That was a really ugly face. I don't care. I'm just really irritated. This kind of stuff happens all the time. That's how it is. This company. Because they don't care. They pay you garbage, and they expect you to do all this shit. Technically, and they've said it themselves, I'm, all the girls that work with me up there, we're shift managers, because we can do stuff that managers can do, but we don't get paid like it. I hate it a lot. And that's why I was super pumped about getting back into YouTube and making that work and whatnot, because that way I can use YouTube money and Patreon money to supplement the income, because I don't know if you know this about Maryland, but Maryland sucks balls. Minimum wage here is the federal minimum, and it's in the top 5 most expensive states to live in. Because they just assume everyone, the economy is built around people who work for the government, so yeah, government one of my hairs is being weird. So yeah, people who work for the government can, like, afford shit, but everyone else, I'm pretty sure Maryland has, like, one of the highest welfare using people amount anywhere. It sucks. So yeah, that's my rant about my job, and it sucks balls. And it's gonna be like 2 months before I'm even, like, kind of working 29 hours a week. And I'm like, when I said earlier this year that I wanted to officially be 39 hours, instead of you guys just making me work 39 hours, you jumped all over it. Like, they literally wrote up the paper that day, like, I was officially 39 hours, like, ASAP. Like, they were tripping over themselves about it. And, like, now that I want to go down to 29, they're like, oh, man, we're just gonna take our time. Like, okay, I'm done talking about that now. I have Taco on my lap, and he's cuddly and warm, and I love him, and he's a really sweet boy. So, I mentioned Maryland sucks. I have recently been taking a gander at Washington State as a place to move because I believe Seattle is, like, number 3 on the list of, like, cities that have the most gaming companies in them. And I don't talk about school much, but I'm gonna be graduating next June or July, and my goal is to, like, have a job by the time that happens, like, because I'm currently deferring payments, and if any of you know, the Art Institute is not cheap. It actually keeps me up at night thinking about all the loans I have to pay back. I have 6 months after I graduate before I, like, have to start paying them back, so I'm like, plus, I need a job ASAP. So, anyway, I've been looking at Washington, because I'm not really, like, if I got a good job, I guess I would live in San Francisco or wherever the other place is. I don't think it's LA. I think it's somewhere else in California. I don't really want to live in California. I just, this is me. I don't want to live, like, in a city. And Seattle is really appealing to me because, one, I've been to Washington. I was only there for, like, 2 days, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, beautiful weather, like, it's just beautiful looking, it's, like, I'm all about that. But on top of me really liking Washington aesthetically, the houses are, like, stupid cheap there. Like, Andrew and I could both work retail, because minimum wage there is literally $2.50 more than it is here, and be able to afford a house. You can't do that here. I can tell you that right now. So that's where I'm looking. My family all lives out of the state anyway. Like, I love my family, but I'm not gonna, like, live places just to be close to them. Like, I'm gonna follow my dreams and shit. And if it takes me to Washington, and then it does, I'll still see them, just fly out and say stuff. But all of Andrew's family lives here, so he's, like, really hesitant. Like, he doesn't want to go until, you know, I have prospects of jobs and that kind of thing. I totally get that. But, Maryland sucks. Don't ever move here. Like, seriously, I'm not even kidding. Don't move to Maryland. If you already live in Maryland, you're not gonna have that hard of a time moving out, but get out, because it sucks. And if you try to move here, it's gonna be awful for your finances. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I don't wanna, like, live in Seattle. My, like, main thing for a house that I really want is that it's, like, not right next door to people. Like, having neighbors is fine, but my neighbors on both sides are, like, their houses are really close, and they're so fucking nosy. Like, I hate it. I don't like people. Like, go away. I don't want to be friends with my neighbors. Like, it's cool. I'll look at your house and keep an eye on it. You look at my house, keep an eye on it. That's fine. But, like, so yeah, my goal is to get away from people, and I was looking at, like, the Olympia area in Washington, because it's kind of like backwoods, but it's still about an hour away from Seattle, so, I mean, I would commute to work every day, I don't care. But I don't want to, like, live in a city, because I just feel like that's just, I want, like, a nice, quiet house. I want to be able to, like, open my windows and relax and not be worried that my neighbors are like, hello? And the neighbors over here, like, I'm just saying, I don't really like their children. Their children scream, and they are constantly throwing balls into our yard. I think they do it on purpose. And then my neighbor's like, you got vines growing over your fence. Can you, like, cut them down? Stop my balls. I don't even like you. go away forever. And I'm sorry. Sometimes I just really need to complain. I'm like a really positive person most of the time, but like sometimes I just really need to just be like, and just get it all out, because it just sometimes, man, like we have those days, right? We just have to get it out. Just let it out. Just let it go. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have to record the giveaway winner announcement video. I have to record Enigmatis Outlast Quest for Glory. I'm gonna try to put Arcadia out today. I think I'm gonna switch that to just once a week because it's a lot of editing. And until I officially am working 29 hours a week, I don't have a ton of time to do like that kind of intensive editing. Because I already like edit vlogs, and luckily like Outlast and stuff I don't really have to do a lot of editing for the other videos that I upload. So, oh my god, one more thing. Let me just say that YouTube's live streaming option is the most garbage I've ever had to deal with in my life. It is so poorly optimized. Like, first of all, what the hell are all these settings? Why do I need all these settings? Can't I just, like, attach my OBS to you so that you can stream? Like, why is it not that easy? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Don't ever try. It sucks butts. Big old booties. The biggest booties you ever seen in your life. That's what it does. Sucks them. Sucks right on them. Okay? Okay, now I'm actually gonna go. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye! Bye!